Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel for more videos and like my videos if they're likable to you. But today we're doing something different. I'm talking about the 10 most influential musicians from Florida. This is just my take on it, so don't attack me if it's not your 10. But this is something that I wanted to do. So here goes. She was the one who said, "Don't blame Mr. Charlie." Betty Wright, the Miami music powerhouse, began her career in 1956 at the age of 2. An R&B legend, she also left her mark in disco, soul, gospel, and funk. In 1968, at the age of 14, her first album, My First Time Around, was released. Before her death in 2020, Betty was a backup singer, songwriter, and mentor to other celebrity musicians. She is known for her soulful hit, Clean Up Woman, that has the greatest guitar lick ever. Betty won a Grammy for Where's the Love, produced by Harry Wayne Casey and Richard Finch of Casey and the Sunshine Band. She also had other beloved songs such as No Pain, No Gain, After the Pain, and Tonight Is the Night. She helped define the sound of the 70s, and that's why she's first on my list. He epitomizes Southern soul. Sam Moore of the legendary R&B group Sam and Dave began his career in 1961. In Sam and Dave, he was the tenor. The R&B duo released the song Hold On, I'm Coming in 1966, which had a gospel undertone and put the group on the map. Their big hit, Soul Man, written by Isaac Hayes, released the following year, was selected for preservation in the National Recording Registry by the Library of Congress. In 1970, Sam went solo and scored a country crossover hit with A Rainy Night in Georgia featuring Conway Twitty. He was in the 1979 movie Blues Brother and the sequel Blues Brother 2000. Sam won a Grammy in 1968 and a Lifetime Achievement in 2019. Rolling Stone magazine named him as one of the 100 greatest singers of the rock era. From the beginning, this dude was just controversial. Jim Morrison, the frontman of the rock band The Durst, began his career in 1963. In his short time living, Jim and The Durst were able to put out 6 successful studio albums. Their biggest hit, Rider of the Storm, was about an American spree killer, Billy Cook, but it was also about people who don't fit into society that are hanging on, just riding life out. It was pointing out that Jim was a man who was spectacularly good at being a rock star, prophesying death, sex, and magic in most of his hits. Jim was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of the Doors in 1994. This guy was one of the most legendary, influential figures in rock and roll, only having an 8-year career. This guy formed the most commercially successful Southern rock band ever. Ronnie Van Zant, the frontman of Lynyrd Skynyrd, began his career in 1964. The band was named as a mockery of their gym teacher, Lynyrd Skynyrd, at Robert E. Lee High School in West Jacksonville. Ronnie was the lead singer and songwriter of the group. Their signature hit, Freebird, was dedicated to the late Dwayne Allman of the Allman Brothers Band, another band formed in Jacksonville. The band rose to worldwide recognition because of their live performance on well-crafted songs, because of Ronnie's songwriting and his tremendous ear for music. In 2007 and 2008, Van Zant and Lynyrd Skynyrd was honored with the Grammy Hall of Fame Award for Sweet Home Alabama and Freebird. Her and her group not only had a major impact on music, but on culture as a whole. Debbie Harry, the lead singer of Blondie, began her career in 1960. Debbie incorporated elements of punk, new wave, pop, disco, and rock into her music with Blondie. With Blondie, Debbie created hits like Call Me, Heart of Glass, and The Tide is High. Blondie was the most successful punk band, topping the Billboard Top 100 4 times from 1979 until 1981. It's kind of funny, but Blondie's track Rapture was the first ever rap single to top the charts in the US. Debbie and Blondie won a Grammy in 1981 and was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2006. With great original songs and songs, this Floridian is ranking at the top during the late 1970s and early 80s. Tom Petty was the leader of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, and began his career in 1967. Tom infused elements of classic, country, heartland rock, new wave, dance pop, and grunge into the band's sound. Tom Petty's hits were massive. Hits like Free Fallin', Refugee, American Girl, Don't Do Me Like That are the essentials on a rock playlist. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers' third album, Damn the Torpedoes, went multi-platinum in 1989. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers won 8 Grammys and was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2001. Tom Petty is ranked 91 of the greatest artists of all times. They say this man is the pioneer of Southern rap. It may be if it wasn't for this man, there would be no Booty Bass, no Trick Daddy, or no Pitbull. Uncle Luke bought that X-rated heat. Uncle Luke's music career began in 1981, eventually becoming a member of Two Live Crew, a group originating out of Riverside, California. They brought that sexually suggestive, pimpin'-style dance music to Florida. Uncle Luke was the first in the music industry to have to provide a parental advisory label on music. With Two Live Crew's 1990 Band in the USA, he was able to diss Broward County Sheriff and the Florida governor without being sued. And it was funny. Luke and the Two Live Crew have hits like Ghetto Bass, I Wanna Rock, It's Your Birthday, Throw That D. And as raunchy as Luke's music was, it could fill the dance floor for hours. Uncle Luke received the Lifetime Achievement Award at the BET Hip Hop Awards in 2017, and to this day, he still is owed credit in the hip hop industry. This guy introduced the world to rap rock. Fred Durst began his career in 1990. His band Limp Bizkit formed in 1994 and became a hit on the Jacksonville underground music scene, became overnight celebrities. Fred had that angry man vocal delivery that is captivating, and the sounds of the band was off the wall. The music was a mix of grunge, hard rock, heavy metal, and rap, which was unique in the early 1990s. Fred's lyric came from his real-life experience, and he seemed angry, but real emotion creates good music. Fred and Limp Bizkit had hits such as Counterfeit, Faith, Take a Look Around, Nookie, and many more. Fred and Limp Bizkit sold over 40 million records worldwide, won a few MTV awards, and was nominated for 3 Grammys. This guy can do it all, but what made him famous was his use of auto-tune. T-Pain started out in 1999, building his career around the auto-tune. His voice sounds like he's using a talk box to autocorrect his voice, but he actually sings very well. His music sounds like hip-hop and R&B fused in an unorthodox way. But it's still good music that have you dancing with your head and shoulders. His songs have choruses that make us chuckle at times, but he had us singing in the early 2000s. T-Pain had hits such as Buy You a Drink, Bartender, I'm Sprung, I'm in Love. T-Pain has 7 studio albums under his belt, and he has won 3 Grammys. This Chico shows how versatile he is. Pitbull, the king of Latin hip-hop, has now become Mr. Worldwide. Beginning his career at the turn of the century, Pitbull started out in the tough hip-hop world, showing there's a place for him at the table. Now, he puts in his Latin flavor on all his music to represent. Pitbull hit the radio with the song Culo, and it goes up from there. His music is actually danceable, and I look at him as one of the last in the real hip-hop period. Pitbull has hits like Gasolina, I Know You Want Me, Fireball, Go Girl. Pitbull has sold over 25 million albums worldwide, and he has 1 Grammy. Thanks for checking out this video. We'll see y'all soon.